Hello there, Andrew Rondo from WeBuildYourBlog.com, and this is my 6th video in my new blogging guide video series where I go through the 43 tips and ideas which I recommend you do once you've installed WordPress. And in this video we're going to talk about SEO and some of the basic things you can do after you install WordPress. And the first thing you want to do is make sure that you've got your keyword phrases researched and identified. So this is where you're looking for the keyword phrases which your blog is targeting. So you're trying to get onto that first page of Google for this particular keyword phrase. So I'm going to assume that you have done the research, you have done your homework, and you have picked half a dozen keyword phrases which you're targeting, and one of those keyword phrases is a primary one, i.e. your number one. So once you've got those, go over to your general settings, and this is the internals of my dashboard of my blog, of my WeBuildYourBlog.com blog. And if you can see in my blog title, I've got blogging guide. Now blogging guide is currently my number one keyword phrase which I'm targeting, so I've got it right at the very beginning of the blog title because that's what Google likes. So if you've got a keyword phrase, try and get it at the beginning. And I've also got in here how to make a blog and a blog income being another one of my keyword phrases which I target. Tagline exactly the same. I've got blogging guide at the beginning, I've got blog income. So when you make sure you've got your primary keyword phrase at the beginning of the blog title and the tagline in the general settings. The other thing I recommend is that you install the all-in-one SEO pack free plugin. They do have a pro version as well. I haven't looked at that myself, but the all-in-one SEO basic plugin is free. So now install that, and these are the settings again which I'm going to show you for my blog. So if I come down here, so again, home title, blogging guide, again primary keyword phrase at the beginning, I've got how to make a blog, another keyword phrase, and blog income, another keyword phrase. Home description, again exactly the same, blogging guide at the beginning, that's my primary keyword phrase. I keep saying it, I know, and I want to say it again, primary keyword phrase at the beginning of the home title and home description, and your home keywords. So your blogging guide, the very first keyword phrase I'm targeting. Blog income, my second one. All these other things are normally standard. Checked. All this is standard when you first install it. I'm not too sure if all these are standard because I've played with these over the years. You will find pros and cons against checking each of these boxes. I have them all checked, basically because when you in some of these cases, when you submit a blog post to your blog, if you add it to a category, it adds another version of that blog post to a category. If you add it to two categories, and you should never do, but if you did, you add it to two categories. Therefore, you got two versions of it in your categories plus the original blog post. So you've got to get duplicate content, and there's a duplicate content which Google doesn't like. I'm not going to say they're going to penalise you, because they don't penalise you, but they don't like duplicate content. Therefore I check all of these to say I don't want any duplicate content. Now go to another blog site and you'll see people saying don't check them, lots of arguments, because you don't really know what Google says. Google aren't going to come out and tell us what we should and shouldn't do. They just give you some guidelines, and my guidelines to you is check them all and then save it. So I'm now gonna, that's all you need to do from an SEO point of view. A couple of quick things there when you first install WordPress, obviously other things going forward, but when you first install WordPress, general settings, all-in-one SEO pack plugin which is free, and make sure you got your right keyword phrases. Now I'm going to open up another tab here and I'm going to go to Google and do a search for you. Hopefully one of these screens here will be a Google search. If I click on Google search there, and I'm going to put in my keyword phrase which is blogging guide, and I'm going to do a Google search for the whole of the web, and let's see what happens. Well, I know what happens because I've checked before I've done the video, of course. So here I am, number 2. So blogging guide, my site is number 2 in the first page of Google out of 28.5 million returns, whatever you want to call it, returns. And blog income, let's have a look at blog income. which was my second one, and do a search. Winding up, winding up, winding up. There we are, number one. There I am, number one for the keyword phrase blog income, 62.9 million returns. Now, just because you put blogging guide or blog income, or your keyword phrase should I say, in the general settings, and you use the all-in-one SEO plugin, are you going to get to Google page number one? No. There's a hell of a lot more, a hell of a lot of work, there's a hell of a lot of effort gone in to get to page one, but this is just a guide to say, a short video to say, get your primary keyword phrases and your keyword phrases sorted out. Make sure you target and go for the ones you want to go for, and install the all-in-one SEO plugin. Great little plugin, and make sure they're at the beginning of where I said they were in the video. All what I can say is, in the next videos we will cover some of the things which gets you onto page one. But for now, that's all there is to it in this short video. I want to try and make the videos nice and short, and that's it. So I'm going to speak to you again in the next video. Andrew Rondo, WeBuildYourBlog.com. See you all very, very soon. All the best. Bye-bye.